Have you ever been intimidated by making Tahdig? Well, I have a recipe that's foolproof to give you perfect mini Tahdig every time. And I know this isn't traditional, but let's try it out. So first you're going to ground up some saffron, and then to properly bloom your saffron, you're going to add an ice cube and let it melt. So once that's melting, we're going to get our rice ready. So I'm doing 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of water. And you want to agitate the rice with your hand. That way you can release all the starches. And you're going to clean out the water until it runs clear. So you can see right now the water is a little cloudy. And then once we change it out a few times, it'll run clear. See? Now it's clear. And you're going to let it soak for an hour. And while that's soaking, to your saffron mix, I'm adding in some turmeric and olive oil. And this will enhance the color of the saffron, and this will help your tahdig from sticking to the pan too much. Alright, so you're going to add your rice to a pot and make sure there's enough water to cover the rice. And you're going to heavily salt this. And you're going to bring it to a boil. And while you're waiting for it to come to a boil, you can start coating your muffin tin with your saffron mixture. You're going to make sure you get every muffin tin whole. And then once your rice comes to a boil, you're going to lower the heat to as low as possible, and then you're going to cover it and let it cook for 7 minutes. And then once 7 minutes is passed, you should have perfectly cooked rice. Once you do that, you're going to add your rice to each individual muffin tin, like so. And you want to make sure you press down the rice as best as possible. That way it has more contact with the pan and with the saffron mixture. So here it is, the pan's ready, and you're going to place this into a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, this is the tricky part, and I actually made this a lot easier. That way you're not flipping over a whole pan. So you're going to add a tray on top of your muffin tin, and then you're just going to invert it. Like that. And you're just going to lift up your pan very carefully. And look at that. Perfect. Nothing stuck to the pan. Absolutely perfect mini tahdig. And I'm going to give you a little close-up here. Absolutely perfect. I'm so happy with how these came out. And you're just going to take a knife and scrape the top, and you can hear the crisp. Like and subscribe for more content.